Hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, my name is Donata Madoye, and you might want to watch the introduction video of this channel so that you will get familiar with me and with what we are going to be doing on this channel. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Today's video is going to be about some advice I wish I knew earlier. I feel like if I had known these things before, it would have made my life much more easier. Because, oh my god, how do I explain this? Let's agree that teenage years for most people is very difficult. It's like one of the most difficult, if not the most difficult phase of your life. Being a teenager is not easy. It's like going to war every day and coming back alive, surviving somehow. You don't know how, but you just know that you survived. You feel me? Being a teenager is crazy. It's crazy. Coming from me, believe me, my own teenagehood, mine was crazy. I could not wait to come out of teenagehood when I was younger, of this teenage era. I could not wait. And now that I'm 17, I'm like, yeah, you might want to slow down. I don't know where you are running to. Slow down. You are going too fast. I was 13 the other day, telling my whole family that now I'm going to be a teenager. Now I'm going to be a teenager. And now I'm almost 18. Like, how did it happen? How did we let this happen? Like, the years just ran fast. Not only did it run fast, but when it was running, it left me traumatized as well. I'm even wondering how I survived. The fact that I'm even here is a miracle. But don't worry, shall we do a video one day on how I survived? I'll do a video on how I survived. Maybe telling you guys my story as well. But after I leave my parents' house, so I do not become a sacrificial lamb. So these are some advice I wish I had known earlier. Mind you, as I'm saying this, I'm also speaking to myself, so fear not, because we grow every day, we learn every day, and we grow every day. There are some things you just need to be hearing constantly in your ear. That's me right now. I need to be hearing this constantly. So the first thing I wrote here is to learn a skill or two. Oh my god. This is one of the most important, if not the most important. You people should be the judge of this. I think, for me, this is the most important in this list. If you see me looking down, I wrote it. Maybe my office. I'm sorry. I wrote it. Learning a skill is so important. Learning a skill, monetizing it, of course, and what again? Learning a skill and monetizing it is so important because it improves your creativity. It gives you this sense of independence and freedom from your parents or your tutor or the adults that is training you or whatever. Like, it's so important. If you're a student and you cannot work after school, like when you close from school, you go to work. If you feel like that lifestyle is not for you, then learn a skill. Yes, learn a skill. It's very important. Very, very important. If you feel like you want to leave your parents' house, I would advise you to learn a skill, because you do not know what might happen after you leave. You do not know if you are going to keep working at your job or if you are going to get fired. Like, life is not going to prepare you for what's going to happen. It's going to happen and you will find yourself in this situation like, oh my god, how do I get a job? Well, if you learn a skill before leaving your father's house, like even before you get a job, and you can monetize that skill. You can get, sometimes you even end up earning more than what your job is paying. And learning a skill and starting your own business, monetizing your skill, we teach you patience. We teach you the meaning of struggle. We teach you why you need to put God first, or why you need to put Allah first. We teach you a lot of things. It will teach you life. Believe me, it will teach you life. Learning a skill, anyways, it helps you. Like, it helps you mentally. It will teach you a lot of things. So I would advise, learn a skill. And secondly, I would say take risk and make mistakes. let me put it aside because I need to express myself. Like I said earlier, so some of these advices are things I need to hear daily myself. Taking risks and making mistakes, learning from them and moving on is something I need to hear constantly, because due to what happened to me in my childhood, which childhood? I did not have it. In my adulthood, I had learned to close myself in this box. In fact, let me tell you the truth. It's now that I'm almost 18 years that I'm learning how to socialize, because I really do not know how to socialize. When I say I'm an introvert, I'm an introvert to the core. I do not know how to socialize. Unless you are a person I met you online and we are writing, there I can be shameless. Because I know you cannot see me. You cannot see me. I cannot just be walking on the road and I'll meet you there. It's impossible. You cannot see me. There I can be shameless. There I can make friends with you. There is just another different, it's a different world. But in real life, I do not know how to socialize because I locked myself in this box for so long. And now that I'm learning how to come out of this box, it seems so difficult. Learn how, take risk, do whatever you want to do, go out, stop being that good girl. I regret being the good girl. That's just the truth. I regret not being rebellious enough when I had the chance to. Even when you don't have the chance, be rebellious, girl. Take that motherfucking risk. The worst they can do to you is beat you. Well, that's a lot though. But that's the worst they can do to you. Be rebellious. Okay, take that risk. Learn and move on. You feel me? It's better you take risk now. You see what you want to see inside. You see the shaky, you see the good, you see the bad, and you see the best. It's better you see what you want to see inside and you learn something from it, so that in the future you do not, you already encountered such before, so you are kind of prepared than closing yourself in a box, and when you come out it looks like Johnny just come. When you come out it feels like you were just bettered yesterday. You do not know anything. You take risk, okay? Believe me, I regret not taking enough risk. I regret being scared. Ask yourself some certain questions. What am I scared of? What do I have to lose? What do I even have to lose? Ask yourself some questions. Take risk and make those mistakes, okay? If you don't do it now, when will you do that? When are you going to take those risks? When you are 40? When you are 50? When you are 60? When you are 70? By that time, life is already done. Life is already finished. Explore. Be adventurous. Take whatever risk you want to take. Another one is take your health seriously. See, whatever you plant now is what you will reap later. All those vaping, you feel it's cool because your mates are doing it, you want to vape as well. Your lungs, your kidney, your lungs will suffer it later. You'll be climbing steps and you'll be like, because you did not take your health seriously when you were younger. People feel like, let me just do whatever I want to do now. Later, I can face. You will suffer it later. Take your head seriously. I know what I'm saying. Okay? Those vapes, you do not know what they put inside. You think they wish you well, they don't. They just want to sell their products. You do not know what they put inside. You do not know what is inside. You do not. Why are you playing with your life? Why are you playing with your health? That's the worst thing you can do to yourself, to play with your life like that. Absolutely not. Look, let me tell you now, take your health seriously, so that when you're in your 40s, you will look like your 20s. When you're in your 60s, you look like your 40s. When you're in your 80s, you look like you are 45. Another one again is focus on your studies. I said what I said. Why are you not focusing on your studies? Because somebody told you that to be a content creator, you need to drop out of school. And you thought it was a good idea. And you said, yes, this person wished me well. What? Girl, I don't know what they told you. Dropping out of school because you want to pursue a dream is insane. Yeah, it is insane. Why would you do that? Why? What was the reason? What? Some people go online and be like, yeah, education is not that important. And you believe? Some people say school is not that important. And you be, school not be scam. Oh. School not be scam. Do not play with your life. Look at Megan Thee Stallion. She was a rapper and she was schooling. And she graduated. Yeah, she did that. She graduated. And now is successful. When you hear her speak, she speaks like butter. What? And you think school is calm? Don't you like the feeling of people asking you something and you're like, yeah, I know the answer to that, yeah. I went to school. I graduated from so university. Don't you like the feeling? I know it's hard. It's coming from me that is talking. It is hard. But focus on school because I do not want to be a beauty with no brains. I want where they are like talking about the Donata Omadoye. And when I get my Grammy, I'm like, yeah. I want to thank God for my Grammy. I want to thank God for my multiple awards, and I want to thank God for my degree. I think this will be the last one for today, but let me know in the comments if you want part 2 and you feel like you liked the advice. Even though you don't like it, just let me know what's wrong in the comments. And I take criticism, constructive criticism, of course. That's not my problem. I don't have any problem with that. Let me know what you feel is wrong about the video or what you do not like about the video. Let me know everything in the comments, and let me know if you have any questions or anything you want to go deeper into. Let me know, okay? And yeah, the last thing I have to say for today is, sorry, but I wrote something down. Enjoy being alone. Yeah. Enjoy being alone because the road to success is very lonely. You cannot bring everybody along with you, okay? Even though if it means you have to leave your family, do what you gotta do. But taking people along with you is very time wasting, energy wasting. Not everybody wants to upgrade with you. Do you know that? Do you know what I've done for friendship? Come for yeah. Do you know what I've done for friendship? Do you know what I've done for friendship? Look, do not take anybody with you on the way to us. Like, it's not do not take anybody, but it's not everybody that wants to come with you. Who wants to come with you with tag along? You do not have to be the one to be drawing somebody that is not ready for life. Do not do that. Do not do that. The road to success is very lonely. Okay? And enjoy being alone now. Because when you start ascending, how does she say it? When you start ascending, when you start maturing, when you start leveling up, you will attract a lot of negative energy. Yeah. And even your friends that you thought were your friends, they will ghost you. Because they can't just handle that aura. They can't handle the fact that you are the one pressuring pressure instead of pressure pressuring you. You feel me? They cannot handle that fact, and it becomes unbearable for them. And at the end, they start leaving. Okay? So it's better when you want to succeed in life, just know that you will be lonely. Start preparing for it now. If you know that your dream is to succeed in life, start preparing to be lonely. It's only the real ones that will stick around, but prepare to be lonely. Prepare to be alone most of the time. Isolation is not a bad thing. Do you know that? Isolation is not bad. Let me put this one to the side first. Isolation is not, when you isolate yourself, coming from me that has isolated myself from my life, like, you get to know yourself. You get to know who's the real one around you, who's that homegirl or homeboy that you want to keep around. It teaches you about yourself and about people. about people that really love you and people that don't like you, that can't stand you. You know, it teaches you about life. When you isolate yourself, you become a philosopher. You just start loving little things. Don't isolate yourself and being on your phone all day. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about isolating yourself because you want to reflect on yourself. You want to reflect on your life. You feel like there's something that you want to do, but you are scared, or you don't feel satisfied with your current position. You just feel like you have a purpose, and isolate yourself. You will get answers to what you don't to your questions. You will get answers to your questions. Yeah. So isolating yourself it's not a bad thing. It depends on what you do when you isolate yourself. Yeah, because what you do in the secret defines who you are. What you do in the secret define who you are, and that's true. Like, isolate yourself and do good things. Reflect on your life. Take that time to know yourself. Take that time to appreciate yourself. Take that time to ask yourself some questions, some personal questions. Okay? So we are at the end of this video. Thank you for watching. If you really enjoyed the video, like and share and comment. And if you did not, write down in the comments what problem you had with the video and all of that. Thank you for watching. Thank you very much. And expect more videos like this, okay? Yeah. Thank you.